What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another player builds video, this time tackling cams. Of course, we have already gone ahead and looked at striker builds, goalkeeper builds and centre backs. Link in the top right hand corner right now if you want to check out any of them after this video. But let's get into it. You'll know from watching my competitive series and of course our QPR esports series, cheeky plug there, the first esports team in the UK. We finally have esports on pro clubs, that I play in the cam position, and I used to be rocking the striker build when doing so, but I've transitioned to finding a cam build that I think works for me. It's pretty similar to the striker build, of course. There's not much in it, it's just a little bit of weight, but I'll show you exactly what I do. My stats are right there with 200 games played and 325 goals, 159 assists. It would be nice to bring that up, but playing divisions, I tend to be playing striker when I play with my friends, so I'm going for the goals. However, competitively, I do focus on playing in cam. So of course they took out player roles like box to box and playmaker, so I can only play in the central attacking mid slot. 5'9", which is the height I just prefer to play at. It's the height I am in real life, and 174 pounds. Now this is the reason I do this. Now if I'm playing a striker, I tend to play at 178 pounds. You get a little bit more strength, so it makes sense. However, when I do play in the cam build slot, I find the best for me is to sit at lean and 174 pounds. Now lean obviously doesn't do anything, I don't even know why I told you that, but 174 pounds, if you go up above it, you can see your stats all kind of change, and the shortest version of explaining it is you kind of get a lot more strength, but a little bit less speed and agility. And obviously playing in cam, I think it's important to have that agility. You can come right down to as little weight as I think 152 pounds and keep the same stats, but I just kind of figure maybe it doesn't do anything, but I kind of figure in the back of my mind, if I've got a little bit, maybe 20 more pounds of weight, it might just add a little bit more strength. Even it just doesn't, but you know, it's there in my head. So I sit just under that little change of weight and I sit at 174 pounds. Let's go have a look at my traits right now in the cam position. Now a lot of you guys have obviously asked me about the trait glitch. My player has still got it on, which is nice from the start of the game. I managed to do that, so I am not touching any of my traits in case that goes missing. If you want to know how to do that, you can go ahead and look at the video in the top right hand corner right now in my striker build where I explain it, but I do believe that a lot of people have been telling me it has been patched. Starting in the physical tab though, putting all my points into strength. I do not focus on the stamina as I have never run out even in competitive 11 versus 11 games of pro clubs. So if you're just playing divisions, you really shouldn't need that stamina in the striker or cam position. No points in defending, and then I've maxed out in dribbling. I mean, you've got to have skill moves if you're playing in cam. I choose the flair trait. You do not have to have the flair trait, of course, it's completely up to you, but I like the way you can control the ball and play passes that look a lot better. Passing wise, I've got pretty much everything selected that I need to. I don't have set piece specialist, and of course a lot of people might not have flair but choose to invest their points into the set piece specialist tab. It really does depend on your playstyle. I've got all of the long passing and all of the short passing. Shooting wise, it's quite important to have some shooting traits in cam. You're going to be especially shooting from further out distances, so shot power and long shots are very important. And then of course I've got my weak foot glitch on where I only have to select these two, and I've done that. Now I do have 1 point in heading, which is kind of pointless, but I didn't really know what else to do with it. As you can see, I've maxed out on the pace. You could go ahead and put that into something else, I guess, if you wanted to. You could maybe add it onto a stamina or a penalties or a free kick accuracy. It really depends on your style of play. Sometimes I change that straight into the free kick accuracy myself, or into stamina if I feel I need a little bit more. But those are my traits right there, guys. Let me know, guys, how you get on if you try this build, or what you prefer down below. This is just what I prefer to use. You guys obviously have your own preferences, but give it a go if you're getting sick and tired of not feeling very agile or strong, because I do find it to be a very good balance. As I said, guys, you can check out all links in the top right hand corner to other builds that we've put up there and some competitive pro clubs series. If you are a top pro clubs player, you want to get signed on in the pro clubs leagues, links are down below and in the videos in the top right hand corner on how to do so. Thank you for all the support you've been showing me on this channel, guys. Subscribe if you love pro clubs. This really is the home of it on YouTube. We are closing in on 30,000 subscribers, a couple of hundred away now, so as you can imagine, I'm very excited. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.